to all our viewers online. Hope you're enjoying the match here. Two big hitters, two of the top IPA professionals battling out here at the semi-final of the professional event. Got Wales's Craig Marsh, who's probably a familiar face to a lot of you. Very consistent player, and one of a number of Welsh putting superstars. Had a good year on the IPA this year. And there he goes. Gets his first frame on the board. His opponent needs no introduction. He's had a fantastic year. No victories, but he's had 3 runners-up in various competitions this year. Ronan McCarthy from across the RSC. He's looking to get over the line in this tournament. He's come close, as I said, 3 times. Very consistent performer. Very rarely makes any mistakes. So they're playing a race tonight. And Ronan's taking the only 2-1 lead. He's played the ball from the break. So if you're new to black ball rules, that just means it keeps him at the table. He's not on any colour yet until he puts one legally. So I hope you're enjoying the stream from wherever you are. If you've got any questions you want to ask, then just send us a message through Facebook and we'll try our best to answer. Probably aware that we've had a few technical issues with the stream. Just had a lot of problem with the internet in the hotel, which we had a plan to get round, but unfortunately the satellite dish we tried to put up couldn't reach the satellite due to the big tower blocking the way. So we're reliant on the hotel intranet, which is not the best. But be assured that when we go to Brighton, it'll be a different story, and it will be the best streaming by a mile that is out there. I think we've had over about 5,000 viewers today for the stream. Like I say, I hope you're enjoying it. And send us a message on Facebook. Tell us what you think. Like the camera angles, got some new camera angles so you can see more of the players, not just watching 2 legs walk around the table. You can actually see the whole arena, which is good. This is the semi-final stage of the pro event, and the other match that's been taking place is between number one player and the form player at the moment, Gareth Hibbert, and the number one player from last year by an absolute mile, Christophe Lambert. So that's an absolute mouth-watering match that's on in the other route. Difficult choice which match to put on, because four superstars of the sport. Can get an update from the other match. Ooh. So that's a fantastic clearance from Craig. He's pulled out some big shots there. Levels things up 2-all. In the previous round, Ronan came through 9-7 against Lee Bannister, who's shown some good form this weekend. And Craig came through 9-7 against another of the top IPA players and familiar face of Neil Raybaugh. In the last 16, Ronan beat Andy MacDonald in a last round thriller. Both had chance in that one, and Ronan just finally managed to get over the edge. And Craig had a fairly comfortable 9-3 win over Nathan Bridges. Oh, Johnny Vaughan. Johnny Vaughan thinks Craig Marsh is going to win this one. That's a great shot from Craig, developing that yellow that didn't go anywhere. Still a lot of work to do. You might have wanted that to go a little bit further, to play the yellow that's next to the red first. You can just see, you can just get through to see the edge of that yellow, like that. Just play that well. So he's probably just going to stun this between these two reds in the centre of the table. Just for the black into the same pocket. Just like that. Played that well. And there it goes, frame on the board for another frame on the board for Craig. Craig's starting to get into a good rhythm now. Starting to get through the ball a little bit better than he was earlier on in the match. I think he'll probably just take this one into the corner and run the white through, maybe 6 inch. And take the red on the right hand side into the centre. But it just depends how he sees it. It's got a couple of options. He could screw back. I think that red goes past the black into the corner, so that's an option for him as well. Depends how he sees it. He's gone with my first thoughts. These guys make this game look very easy, but believe me, it's a very difficult game. And the secret is the way that not only the potting skills, but the way they take out the finishes and the patterns, that sort of finish would have been really easy to get in the wrong order, play the balls in the wrong order, and ended up with a couple of reds that you don't have position on to pot. That's the difference between these top players and what sets them apart from everybody else. Obviously you've got to be a good potter, but the order in which you take them out and the clearance is just as important. So what can Ronan do to respond? Ronan is such a consistent performer, but I think it's fair to say the break is probably the weakest part of his game. Doesn't seem to generate the same power that some of the other top players do, which just gives testament to what such a great player he is, because he's usually around at the business end of every tournament he's in. But he's had a good split there. Which depends what he feels like taking. It's a case for either colour. It looks like he's favouring yellows. Just used all of the bag there. Looks like he's going to screw back for this bottom yellow. I think the yellow that is furthest up, that'll be his next one. He'll just be gently rolling that into the centre. I think he would have preferred to have played that last, but I don't think he can do that now. So he's going to roll this in. It looks a very tight angle. I think he could have done the coming another couple of inch there. Slightly underdone that. If he tries to stun it in, it makes the pot a lot harder. Going to have to hit it harder. What he's got to do is to make sure he leaves himself on this last ball. Oh, that's a fantastic shot. Played it really confidently. He's going to probably spin this round of two cushions for the black into the same pocket. Just needs to be careful he doesn't snooker himself on that red that's above to the right of the black. Like that. That was always the danger. It's a Craig will be just hoping he gets a chance. He's gonna have a free visit to do it. He may just choose to pick the white up and take this one off the cushion first. Okay, just wanted to clear this area down here. An excellent opportunity for Craig to take a 2-frame lead in this semi. He's underhit that one. So I'm not sure if he can just drop this in or whether he's got to screw across to the left hand cushion. Or he could just hold it. So he'll just be studding down. Block into the bottom left. That's nicely done. So Craig goes to 5 in a race to 9. Ronan was a little bit unlucky there. It just, I think the stretching as he played his last ball just caused him to misjudge the positional play a bit. I think he knew as soon as he hit it that he was going to snooker himself. He let out a bit of a gasp. He knew what was happening. Oh, it's a nasty little kick there. White just got squeezed against the cushion and deflected into the corner bag. So first visit is a free visit for Ronan. I'm just looking to develop a couple of these bad balls and then we're looking to go for the finish. Probably decide the outcome of that once he's developed these balls. So I think that's definitely going to be reds. You can just see that black doesn't go in this corner bag, so he'll be looking to play that into the centre. So he'll be working his route round as to how he can get onto that in such a way. It's generally what these top guys do. They tend to look where the black is and then work backwards from there. As to how they're going to take out the finish. It's not going to be an easy shot, it's going to have to screw across. And make sure he gets the right angle on this last red into the same pocket so he can run the white through for black into the centre. It's just screwed straight off. Just got into that a little bit too much. So Craig's just developing that, so now he's going to go for the finish with the one visit. See that one yellow that is next to the black, that will go into this corner pocket. So I think it'll probably take this one into the bottom right and then that yellow I just mentioned into the bottom left. See, he's on that perfectly. Probably run it around off two cushions. That was a bit of a strange one. Just left it a little bit tricky. I mean, you still expect to get this, but the white's running free a bit. I think there might be the potential for the in-off. I might be a little bit too thin for that. It's fairly thick and slow, so it was fine. And there it goes. That's 6-3. So you can check out all the live scores on the IPA website, www.ipapool.com. You'll find there the details as well for the tour and the World Championships for next year. So don't forget to check them out. If you want to be part of the IPA, be sure to sign up. Choose the events that you want to play in. It's easy, just register online. And you too could be part of this. You could be playing on the stream table in front of thousands of viewers. See if you're up to the challenge. Prices are reduced for amateurs next year. So I think we've got a pretty good package next year. We've got an event in Wales. First tour of next year is in Wales. So every part of England, Scotland and Wales are now covered. got the last 32 of the Open event coming up shortly. Just looking through the matches. The pick of the bunch for me, I think, is Christoph Lomberg against Andy Lucas. It promises to be an absolute crackerjack. Paul Bennett from South Africa, he's still in. He's playing another Welsh bottom wizard, Jordan Shepherd. Simon Ward, Harry Irwin, a good match. Craig Lake and Neil Rayburn. Ross Furness keeping up his impressive standard so far. He's playing Dave McNamara. Another standout match, one that I've just missed there. Jason Twist and Ronan McCarthy. That promises to be a fantastic one. Craig will be sick of that. He's like that with Escape. I would have put him within 2 frames, commanding 7-3. However, Ronan's got the chance to pull one back. Certainly in the driving seat now after that error. The matches that are going in the arena at the moment, it's the closing stages of the amateur event, so it's the round robin that they play. So I think they're well on the way in that one. So I think there's another session at 8 o'clock and then big matches going on in that amateur event. I can tell you the standard's incredible. What Ronan's going to be trying to do now is just to keep Craig tied up whilst developing his own balls. So that when he does get two, he's in a position to take advantage. Not sure if those two reds are together, if that red pots into the centre. I think if it does, he's going to go for these. Just can't quite tell while he stood there. I shall be able to see. Well, that's tight. I don't think that goes. I think if he was closer to it, he could flick it in with a bit of left-hand side. But he wouldn't be able to do that from where the white is. Well, not easily. So I think he's going to have to look for another containing shot. So that's what he's done. It's contained. It's not left to Craig an obvious pot. He's got potentially a treble into this bottom left-hand corner. I think he needs to take the attacking option. I don't think he can find a containing shot that's going to be of any value. I think I'd be tempted to take the aggressive option. At least give yourself an opportunity to pot it, however difficult the shot is. That's what I tried to do. So Ronan he's just going to glance off this red and leave him behind it like that. Which is why I thought Craig's attempt at a containing shot wasn't probably the right shot, but that's how he saw it. So now he's going to have to come out with something that's even harder than the treble option that he had before. So he's going to spin the white off two cushions, try and hit the yellow full in the face and knock it into that top corner bag. Or failing that, a fluke. Is he going to try and snooker him? He's gone for the white. Oh, he's fluked it. Well, but my goodness, he's so lucky. Or is he? Can he knock that into the centre? It's not touching. I mean, it was good news, bad news there. Got the fluke. Anywhere on the table would have given him some sort of shot on the black.
Next match on table 6, Daniel Rappo, Curtis Lee.
Obviously can't play the shot we thought, so we'll try and knock it into the corner. Quite work out. So it should be fairly straightforward. Just needs to make sure he gets perfect on his last red so that it doesn't make the black any harder than it has to be. So you're just going to drop this in, run the white through about 2 inches. Just like that. So Ronan claws one back. 6 frames to 4 trails. Just got the one difficult yellow. So I think he might try to play on that now. After this, when in the bottom left hand corner, she's going to screw the white back off the side cushion, up past the centre bag, probably off the top cushion. Like that. Played that really well. Just need to play a nice steady stun shot, not too hard. Let the pocket have every chance to take the pot. Just. That was in his mouth for a second then, I think. And two, so what every pool player wants, 2 nice little roll-ins. Just secure the frame. That's a nice clearance. Again, it was all about the pattern. It was about getting that. He had one difficult ball, and the way that he took them out, he made it relatively easy. John, we share your frustrations on the streaming. I can only apologise, it is completely out of our control. We've tried everything we can do. But all I can say is that you'll be able to watch this match in all its glory from Tuesday when we get them uploaded. class shot there from Ronan. Really forced that angle to develop that bad yellow. So Ronan doing what Ronan does best, just methodically taking these out, playing the right shot. Relying on that sound cueing that's he's had for seems like an eternity. And punched it behind the back of the red. Yep, just got that. And then I'll just be holding this for the black into the centre. Control that well. That's another one to Ronan, 7-5.
Next match, table 8.
A crunching break from Craig.
Next match,
See, he gets a lot more power into that than Ronan does.
half inside.
I think he's going to be looking at yellows. Maybe trying to put this and then leave himself an angle like that to develop the one on the left hand side. You need a little bit of luck on these. You'll be unlucky not to be on anything, but I think you can just get through to that one. That is developed into the right centre, looking right down his cue. I didn't play that well. He played that with a lot of right hand side and just slightly misjudged it. The red still goes down the rail past the black. Not sure if he can play to get on that now. It's tight. He's trying to play on it. Ah, he's played that well. That was a lot more difficult than it looked that. assure you these pockets are quite tight. It's just that these boys make it look easy. Just be screwing back about 3 inch. And that's very nicely played. And that's 8-5. 1 frame away from victory. Good break from Ronan. I think the first shot is the plant. No, he missed it. I think he played that direct, but he's missed it. He's left those reds open for Craig. So, coming to the climax of this match. He's got a plant, fairly basic plant. Just depends on where he wants to put the black, whether he wants to put it in the same bag or just stun the white up near to where that yellow is. Just like that. So this black for Craig's berth in the final. And there it goes. There it goes. Good performance, Craig Marsh. We'll be seeing him in the final later on against either Lambert or Hibbert. In the meantime, we'll be back shortly.